Hannah Mackay here. Today I'm going to do a bit of work for those of us who might be feeling worried. So the emotion of worry, I say it's an emotion, it's kind of quite a mental process generally is how I see it, but this mental emotional pattern generally relates to the spleen meridian in Shiatsu. So we're going to do a bit of work for the spleen meridian, particularly focused on worry. So in this kind of way of working with ourselves, we're not going to focus on what we're worrying about, which may be something very important, something very trivial. We're not particularly looking at that. What we're looking at is working with our own worrying in our own system. So the first thing we might need to do there is to just notice and accept that we're in a state of worrying, and to come in kindly to ourselves. So this is where the spleen meridian goes on the face, in our Shiatsu extensions. So just accepting where we are first, and then coming in kindly to work with the body. So often when we're worrying, we become quite focused on our mental processes and not so much on our body, and not so much on our feelings of feeling kind, feeling like everything's okay. So just coming into connecting quite strongly with the body so you can feel what you're doing, but it's also a kind approach. Ah yes, here I am. There's some worrying going on. So I'm just working on the spleen meridian here, connecting into the centre, noticing the breath, being able to breathe with this state of being, and feeling a sense of allowing ourselves to be resourced by whatever resources we have. So we have the resources of embodiment always, so being able to connect with and feel our own body. So coming down the spleen meridian there. So having that sense of connecting to our own centre, and then from there also feeling resourced by being able to reach out and take in. Definitely really feeling the ground helps the spleen meridian. So being able to take in, being able to allow things to move around, different interesting movements. So when we're worrying, we often get into a loop of one particular pathway that we're thinking along. So remembering the resource of being able to move, going off the spot, different positions, coming into more of a connection between the busy mind and the body, and the feelings of kindness and compassion for ourselves. And then just brushing off. So that's a little bit of Shiatsu and energy work for worrying.